Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good holiday season. I'm going to do another channeling now. Um, really hope you guys have been enjoying the channelings. They're very informative, they're true, especially in this day and age where a lot of people are waking up now. And it's kind of, people are waking up looking for guidance. It's kind of like when you're sleeping at night. And you wake up out of that sleep a little dazed, a little confused. Who are you? Where are you? What time it is? So that's what it's like with a spiritual awakening. You kind of brought out of your fog and your daze, and you're kind of looking for guidance right now. Um, there's a lot of people out there that claim to channel, to know things. A lot of it's done from an ego purpose. I can really assure you guys that I am legit. That's why I don't really show my face too much because I'm not looking for popularity or any of that. I'm just here to channel the messages of the ancients and once again to go back. The entities that I channel are called the Ancient Builder Race. They didn't give themselves that name, but that's what a lot of the people have named them. They're the Centennials, the Guardians, the Ancient Ones. Once again, these are the original creators of the sector of this universe. They were the ones that, set the octaves, the lights, the vibrations, so all this material matter can exist. They didn't necessarily create everything on Earth, but they have been to Earth, and our galactic cousins from other planets, came here and seeded a lot of the life form. It's been uh, an experimental planet with, such as the dinosaurs and a lot of other forms of life that aren't being told to everybody. And being a free will zone, unfortunately, it was raided by other galactic aliens, and there's a lot of wars going on for the rights to this territory, and it's very hard. Um, and I guess one of the questions is, why don't they come here and help us directly, and why are we in a cloak? And I think we want to bring them in and kind of ask them that. So just give me a minute, and we'll bring them in. We are here. Our conduit asked the question, why do we not physically interfere or other life forms directly interfere? One must understand that each of the humans on this planet would be shock, would be in awe. There would be outrage, mass chaos going on if everything was exposed all at once. If you saw some of the life forms that would visit your planet and the sizes of them, the vehicles that they come in, um, it would be quite detrimental to the human psyche. This is an experiment, whether it's, as you say, good or bad. There is a vested interest in all sides into the experiment of Earth. Neither side really wants to destroy the experiments or the planet. Or let us rephrase that. Some would like to tweak the experiment of the human form or bring other life forms intermingling onto this planet, set up its directives as you are encoded or enslaved on this planet. All sides realize the magnitude of what would happen. Plus, the human population has grown quite large, and you would not stand for much of what was going on. And a lot of the rebellion and warfare tactics would incur, although the technologies of all sides is much greater than yours. So in the greater of interest, even though Earth and the humans is the main cataclysm and the main interest of all, and you're in the hot seat right in the middle of everything, you are somewhat cloaked and daggered and shielded from it. There is wars going on around you for the territorial rights of this sector, not just on this planet, but on other sectors of the planet. That is what you must have in mind, that this isn't just an Earth issue. It is a global sector issue. And also, too, not all physical matter is vibrating within the same octaves. Not all light is shown in the same what is the word we are looking for? Not all light is exposed to be what it is. You must have the right synchronicities of everything in order for it to survive in this part of the sector. Whether it is the conditions of Earth, the size of the beings, the hours, the days, the time. There are so many factors that are importance. That is why not everything is exposed. But the main point is, much would be lost if everything came to fruition all at once. And all sides, whether they are from different vantage viewpoints of what each one wants and how they want to proceed, do take into consideration what would happen. There's much value on this planet, much richness, much genetic coding. Whether it's good or bad, these richnesses are valuable to all, and each side sees the value that it brings. How they see the importance of the human experiment or the animal experiment or the whole genetic plantation experiment is left to be desired. Some see it more valued as others. Others see it as you would a farm animal. Nothing but for your amusement, clothing, belts, food, experimentation to see what can be accomplished with the genetics. One must realize that all galactic beings out there do not have the, say, startup manual for every genetic coding or how to seed life. It takes 2 years for a pineapple to grow on your planet. Think of that in that terminology. For a pineapple to grow takes 2 full revolutions of your Earth around the sun. That tells you how complicated and how hard it is for life to come full circle or to fruition. Many take for granted how easily life sustains itself around them, whether it be the air working in sync with the vegetarian around you, such as the trees, creating oxygen, taking in the carbon monoxide, providing fruit. Has one ever wondered and sat back on how a simple tree or plant knows when to blossom in the spring? There are different chemical agents that ignite this, but the intricacy of how one works with one another and knows is complicated to the human mind. Much has to be in place, perfect timing for much of the nature to be on its cycle course. A tree is made up of cells which produce wood and leaves. There is no central nervous system, no brain, but yet it knows how to grow. If you took the human and took the central nervous system out in the brain, the body wouldn't be able to function or know anything. So how does a tree or a simple plant know? Has anyone ever wondered that? It's quite remarkable. Much of it is supported by different astral levels, such as the elemental levels, that help support, overlook. And consciousness is everywhere. And through nature, that screams out very loud and clear. How does a plant push out of the ground when it doesn't have any hands or feet or muscles? Quite remarkable. If you ever look at a tree versus a fence, that tree engulfs that fence. Quite remarkable. These engineering feats of nature were very hard to seed and to start. It is not like it happened instantaneously. And that is what is being fought over, sought after. We talked about artificial intelligence and how it's going to be symbiotic, combined with the human form, because the human form needs to be controlled, altered, studied. So we ask you to sit back and take in everything we've said. Self-disclosure will happen, and eventually the cloak and dagger will be revealed. But all parts that are playing in this game on Earth are very well consciously clear. You cannot be exposed all at once. For people would be shock and awe, and riots and chaos would occur. And life as you know it would seemingly stop. So to answer the question why beings do not directly evolve because of the free will zone, for the protection of everyone on the planet. But we can assure you much is going on behind the scenes. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave your comments. And please subscribe. And please share these channelings. We are given a valuable piece of information from these benevolent entities called the Ancient Builders, and they're looking to help humanity. So please share these videos, share it with friends, share it all over, because the more people see this, the more we can help wake up everybody and make sure that they're steered in the right direction. Take care.